Hey, what's going on? Joey here, and last night, man oh man, fantastic episode, and we finally have the top 3 contestants that are going into the final. Right now, we're going to go through all the clues and the pitch correct audio and talk about After the Mask. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. Now, if you're new to the YouTube channel, hi, how are you? My name is Joey Contino. I'm an executive audio producer in New York City, where it's my job to provide audio for my clients. And when that audio sounds bad, it's my job to make it sound good. And that's where The Masked Singer comes in. Every single week, we get brand new clue packages. And in those clue packages are the celebrities talking. But Fox is smart. They said, we can't let them talk with their regular voice, guys. We just can't do it. Because if we do, people are going to hear the voice and recognize who it is right away. So they speed up the voices and pitch it up, or in the case of the Rhino, they slow down the voices. That way you have no idea who it is. Now, doing what I do, I figured I could slow it down and pitch correct it. That way we can hear the real celebrity voices. Now that plus the clues, we can determine who is under the mask. And so far, since week 1 of season 1, we've gotten them all completely right. Not one wrong. Well, actually, I'm lying. I'm lying a little bit. I got the eagle wrong, and I'll never live it down. I know. So far this season, we've gotten them all right, though. All of them right. And so last night's episode was just another little Jimmy to the ice cream, maybe the cherry on top. We got it right. Now, before we jump into last night's episode, we're going to talk about a few different things. One is the sad news that the Masked Singer tour has been pushed from this year to 2021. Yes, I know. I bought tickets too up front, so we have to wait another year for that, which is sad, but hey, at least they're still doing it, and we're getting a season 4, so I'm not going to complain. Now, on the After the Mask, something really funny happened, because, for those who don't know, a few weeks ago, Wayne Brady went online during his Whose Line Is It Anyway kind of forum, and announced that he hadn't heard from Fox or the Masked Singer in regards to his trophy. And last night, they had him on After the Mask, and it was fun to have him on. Here's a clip.
I was waiting for my onesie to come from Amazon, but this is better. I just want to say thank you so much. This goes right next to all the Emmys and stands in front of them because I'm so proud.
So now let's dive into last night's episode. If you want no spoilers, this is the time to get off and maybe find a different video on my channel. But it's spoiler time. Last night, the Rhino was revealed to be Barry Zito. Woohoo! We got the person right, and we got the order right, and now we've got the Golden X. We're going to put that right on him, leaving us with 3 contestants for the finale. Next week, we have the Night Angel, we have the Turtle, and the Frog, who we still think the Frog is going to win the whole thing. And not only do we think it, so does Nicole.
We might be looking at season 3 winner of The Masked Singer.
So now let's go through all the clues and pitch correct audio from last night's episode. Now, if you're anything like me, you typed up everything on your computer. I just kind of pulled some of the bigger clues out just because we've already gotten so many clues for each of these contestants. And if you want to listen to all the other pitch correct audio and maybe some of the other clues we have for these contestants up here, I'll put the links below to their full videos. I think the reveal videos are anywhere between like 10 and 20 minutes. They really go into detail about each character. So let's start off with the Night Angel. The main clues were, we saw a football, we saw a soccer ball. She talked about losing someone important to her a long time ago, and we saw a moon pin. Now, here's the audio that Fox gave us. Now, instead of the clue packages, we're actually using the audio that they talk with the judges with, because you realize that that audio is a lot easier to go ahead and modulate and pitch correct, because when they're doing it on stage, they have to do it this quickly, which means the process has to be a lot easier to go through. So here's the audio they gave us.
Everything. You know, it's tough to put into words.
Now here's our audio.
Everything. You know, it's tough to put into words, but, you know, it would make that I really have what it takes to be here. And I kind of question that. It also would mean that I'm one step closer to my goal to represent for the ladies.
Now, to me, that still sounds like Candy Burris. She likes to use a British accent from time to time, and you can hear that in her voice a little bit. but I'm still sticking with it. Let's go ahead and compare the Night Angel and Candy's voice. Here you go.
Everything. It's tough to put into words, but, I would make that I really have what it takes to be here.
Hello, everyone. I am your girl, Candy, and I'm about to speak on it.
So yeah, that sounds like her. And just to answer a few of her questions, we do know the moon pin, which is her close-up pin. She sang a song called Legs to the Moon. That's the only thing I can find that really matches up with that. When it comes to losing someone a very long time ago, we know she lost her brother at age 22, which was very hard for her because they were very, very close with each other. When it comes to the soccer ball and football, I have no idea what that relates to. I know she's got kids that like that kind of stuff. Maybe. I don't really know to be at this point. But do you agree with me? Do you think it's Candy? Now let's go ahead and dive into the turtle. The main clues were it was a backstreet sign. We saw a red, I guess maybe a train conductor's hat. And then the close-up clue was an engagement ring. Now here's the audio they gave us.
Oh man, I've wanted to go the distance since day one. And I feel like, I got one more trick up my sleeve.
Now here's our pitch correct audio.
Oh man, I've wanted to go the distance since day one. And I feel like, I got one more trick up my sleeve for the finale. And I'm hoping to get that opportunity, so.
Now I'm still sticking with Jesse McCarthy. Let's compare the voices. Here you go.
Oh man, I've wanted to go the distance since day one.
My fiance Katie, she and I got engaged just 2 months ago.
So yeah, it sounds like Jesse to me. And just to compare the clues, I mean, the Backstreet sign, we do know that he opened up for Backstreet Boys a long, long time ago. And just recently, I think he did a tour with them. After that was the red conductor hat. I really have no idea how this relates. I thought he was really into trains, like miniature trains. But a lot of you guys are saying that he's not. So, I don't know for that one. But the engagement ring is easy. He just recently got engaged. So, congrats, Jesse McCarthy. Anyway, do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments section. Now we're going to the last person, the frog or
Season 3 winner.
And I agree. That's right. The clues we had was a basketball hoop. The number 1,000, we saw hair rollers, and then the zoom-in clue said mom. Now here's the audio they gave us.
You would mean the world to me because I made a promise to my little tadpole that if I did win, I'm gonna go ahead and get a trophy right to her. She could put it in her bedroom.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Now here's our pitch correct audio.
You would mean the world to me because I made a promise to my little tadpole that if I did win, I'm gonna go ahead and get a trophy right to her. She could put it in her bedroom.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
And to me, it still sounds like Little Bow Wow. Let's compare the voices.
You would mean the world to me because I made a promise to my little tadpole that if I did win, I'm gonna go ahead and get a trophy right to her. She could put it in her bedroom.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
It was like being traded to another team after you spent 8 years there. Like it was weird.
And just to answer some of those clues that we had, basketball hoop, well, he was in, like Mike, about basketball. The number 1,000, I really don't know, to be honest with you. So let's ignore that clue for right now. The one clue I did leave out, he talked about his little tadpole. We do know he has a daughter. And the mom and the hair curls, we do know his mother, Teresa, is a hairstylist. So that's really all the clues and all the pitch correct audio I have for you guys. I know this episode was a little bit shorter because we're down to the final 3 contestants. I want to know in the comments section, who do you think is going to win? Who's going to win second place and who's going to win third place? It's kind of hard here. I mean, first place, I'm still going with my buddy Frog over here. But I'm Joey. Thank you again for joining me. Hope you guys have a fantastic day and please stay safe. See you later. Bye.
Everything. It's tough to put into words, but, it would make that I really have what it takes to be here. And I kind of question that. It also would mean that I'm one step closer to my goal to represent for the ladies.
Oh man, I've wanted to go the distance since day one. And I feel like, I got one more trick up my sleeve for the finale. And I'm hoping to get that opportunity, so.
You would mean the world to me because I made a promise to my little tadpole that if I did win, I'm gonna go ahead and get a trophy right to her. She could put it in her bedroom.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.